Fuck it, let's talk about deer hunting. I've been watching too much fucking Southern Paladin, I guess, because, like, I have deer hunting on the mind. And, for my money, 30-06 versus 30-30, it doesn't really fucking matter. Theoretically, you have a longer range with 30-06, but you're never going to shoot that far. Like, the first deer I ever shot was at like 125 to 200 yards, somewhere in there, with a 30-30. And that's a hell of a long shot. And like 30-06, theoretically, can make shots, what, out to 1,000 meters or some shit like that. Again, theoretically. But in like hunting terms, probably more like, 400 yards, something like that. I don't know. As far as the pistol caliber rifles go, I think a 44 Magnum lever action makes a lot of sense. You get a lot of bang for your buck, and it's a size efficient cartridge for a lever action, so you get a lot of capacity. I think that's cool in lever action whenever you have a pistol cartridge, because you get more rounds. And the cool thing with 44 Magnum is 44 Magnum versus 30-30, it can be a toss up. It depends on the load of both, right? And the range we're talking about, because like 30-30 has a much longer range than 44 Magnum. I guess that's really the main limitation with the pistol caliber lever actions. I don't know. That's really all I had to say about that, I guess. But I don't know. I figured I'd make a video about something. Let you people know I'm still alive. I don't really see the point in the 357 lever action for deer hunting. Not that it can't get the job done or whatever. It's just, why? You can use other stuff, and like the 44 Magnum hits harder. Although I guess for Southern Paladin, he has a shoulder problem or whatever. So I guess in theory, a 44 Magnum lever action could have some kick to it, and a 357 doesn't. Not hardly, anyway. The cool thing you might look into, Southern Paladin, if you're watching this, is Ruger made some bolt actions in 357 and 44 Magnum with little rotary magazines. You could do one of those instead of a lever action. Although, style things being what they are, I think a lever action is a cooler gun. There is something cool about the little Ruger bolt action pistol caliber guns, though. I don't understand your hunting with a 12 gauge with buckshot, because in here in Oklahoma, that's actually illegal. When you hunt with shotguns here, you have to use slugs, and like slugs are not easier on your shoulder. I don't really consider buckshot to be easier on your shoulder. Like, that and like the range thing, like you must be hunting in some pretty thick woods to be using buckshot with a shotgun and hoping to actually get something. I'm in Oklahoma, so it's like, it's not like you're taking 1,000-yard shots at deer, but like I said, the first deer I ever shot at was, 100+ yards away from me. It's not insignificant. I'm shooting at it with a 30-30 at that. I had a Sears 325C. It's a 3-shot magazine fed bolt action 30-30. I liked that gun. It was a good gun. It's kind of an oddball for a 30-30 though. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. It's deer hunting. So I had it with open iron sights that were like kind of a buckhorn style. And it was not easy to hit that deer at that range. I was always impressed with myself that I was able to hit it. I took 2 shots at it from that range too, and the first one the deer didn't even run away, and I didn't even know what to do because I was a kid, and like I looked at my grandfather like, what do I do now? He's like, shoot it again, shoot it again. I hope everyone is well, enjoying their hunting season, because apparently we're in the middle of it now. It's November. Like if you're hunting at all, it's now. So truth be told, if I was going to go hunting again, I think I'd take a black powder gun, and I think I would do that in both black powder and modern here, just because it's cheaper to only have one gun. And in Oklahoma, you can hunt 1 week of the year with modern rifles. And you can hunt 2 weeks of the year with black powder. I'm not really into bows and shit. And in Oklahoma, crossbow is actually illegal too, unless you have a permit. I've never understood that. Like, I guess it would open up bow season to more people who were, whatever. I don't know. Like, it seems like most of the people who would hunt with a crossbow can probably get the exemption to hunt with a crossbow. Or a SIBO, as we call it in the vampire hunting community. You gotta be good with the SIBO, man. My friend and I joke around about vampire hunting entirely too much. It is the other form of hunting. If you don't pack some garlic and some steaks and a crossbow with you when you go out in the woods for deer, I mean, you never know what could happen in the woods. There are vamps everywhere, man. I'm just going to title this Hunting. Anyway. The crossbow is an interesting weapon, I think. It's more interesting than the compound bow. Like, to me, the compound bow is just a lot of complexity that you don't really need. And like, I guess on all of the crossbows I would carry, they're technically compound crossbows, but that's mostly just about getting power. I don't know. Do you hunt with a crossbow? Do you hunt vampires with a crossbow or just deer? Tell me what you think. See you guys later.